Epic showdown. Chinese dragon versus Greek Hydra snake in the mountain valley. Scene opens with a sweeping panoramic view of a serene mountain valley at dawn. The camera glides over mist-covered peaks, dense forests, and shimmering waterfalls. The soft glow of the rising sun casts golden hues over the landscape, creating a tranquil and majestic atmosphere. Across the annals of mythology, two creatures stand paramount in their awe-inspiring power and profound symbolism. From the east, the venerable Chinese dragon, a symbol of wisdom, power, and the very essence of natural harmony. From the west, the formidable Greek Hydra, a monstrous embodiment of chaos and relentless destruction. Today, we delve deep into an expert analysis of what transpires when these titanic forces collide in an epic battle set in a mountain valley teeming with ancient secrets. Join us as we explore this mythical matchup with technical precision and a fresh perspective. What happens when East meets West in a clash of legends? The Chinese dragon. A detailed 3D rendering of the Chinese dragon coils gracefully through the clouds, its scales glistening with iridescent light. Intricate patterns adorn its body, reflecting ancient Chinese artistry. The Chinese dragon, or Long, is more than a mere creature of myth. It's an elemental force woven into the very fabric of Chinese culture and cosmology. Originating over 4,000 years ago during the Xia and Shang dynasties, the dragon has been a pervasive symbol in Chinese folklore, art, and imperial iconography. Unlike Western dragons, often depicted as malevolent, the Chinese dragon is revered as a beneficent creature. It symbolizes potent and auspicious powers, particularly control over water, rainfall, typhoons, and floods. Emperors in ancient China were considered incarnations of the dragon, embodying its wisdom and authority. An amalgamation of 9 different animals, the Chinese dragon possesses the eyes of a rabbit, antlers of a deer, ears of a bull, neck of a snake, claws of an eagle, paws of a tiger, and scales of a carp, totaling precisely 117 scales, with 81, a yang number, being infused with positive essence, and 36, a yin number, with negative essence. This intricate design represents the harmonious balance of yin and yang. Mastery over meteorological phenomena is the dragon's hallmark. Through complex manipulations of qi, or life force energy, it can summon rainstorms, control wind patterns, and even manifest thunderstorms. This ability is not merely mythical but is deeply rooted in ancient Chinese understandings of natural philosophy and the 5 elements. Wu Xing. The dragon's superior intellect is legendary. It is said to possess knowledge of all things under heaven, acting as a keeper of profound cosmic secrets. This intelligence is not just tactical but also philosophical, allowing the dragon to perceive the underlying principles governing existence. The Greek Hydra. The Hydra emerges from a dark, mist-laden swamp. Multiple serpentine heads writhe and hiss, each one detailed with razor-sharp fangs dripping with venom. From the depths of Greek mythology rises the Lernaean Hydra, a creature born of Typhon and Echidna, the most fearsome monsters of the ancient world. Situated in the swamps of Lerna, the Hydra was more than a beast. It was a veritable natural disaster incarnate. The Hydra's legend is immortalized in the second of Hercules' 12 labors, where defeating it was not just a feat of physical prowess but also of ingenuity. Each time Hercules decapitated a head, 2 more would sprout in its place, a regenerative capability that has fascinated scholars and scientists alike. Typically depicted with 9 heads, though some accounts suggest up to 100, the Hydra's central head was immortal. Its massive, reptilian body was covered in impenetrable scales, and its multiple necks allowed for an omnidirectional attack range. The creature's blood and breath were so toxic that even its scent was lethal. The Hydra's regenerative biology is a subject of interest even in modern herpetology and regenerative medicine. The mechanism by which it could regrow 2 heads remains a topic of mythical speculation, possibly symbolizing the idea of exponential problems, echoing challenges that grow when not properly addressed. Representing chaos and the indomitable force of nature, the Hydra is often seen as a metaphor for life's persistent challenges. Its ability to multiply its threat when attacked speaks to the complexities of confronting deeply rooted issues. Setting the scene, the mountain valley. An intricate topographical map transitions into a live-action panoramic shot of the mountain valley. Geological formations indicate tectonic activity, with rich mineral deposits evident in cliff strata. The battlefield. An ancient mountain valley, a geological marvel formed over 200 million years ago during the Jurassic period. Towering peaks reaching elevations of over 8,000 meters surround the valley, creating a natural amphitheater. The area is a biodiversity hotspot, home to over 1,500 plant species and numerous endemic animal species. Atmospheric pressure at this altitude is approximately 75% of sea level, affecting sound propagation and weather patterns. The valley's microclimate is unpredictable, with sudden shifts that play a crucial role in the unfolding encounter. Local wildlife exhibits unusual behavior, as seismic and barometric sensors indicate disturbances, a harbinger of the monumental events to come. The convergence of destinies. From the murky depths of a lake formed by glacial melt, bubbles rise to the surface. The water turns a murky green as the Hydra emerges. Algal blooms spread rapidly, a side effect of the creature's toxic presence. The Hydra's arrival is marked by ecological upheaval. Toxins secrete into the water, causing a die-off of aquatic life. The pH levels of the lake plummet from a neutral 7.0 to an acidic 4.3 within minutes, showcasing the Hydra's corrosive influence on the environment. High above, barometric pressure drops as cumulonimbus clouds form rapidly. The Chinese dragon descends from the anvil of a thunderhead, shimmering scales refracting the light into a spectrum of colors. Descending from the stratosphere where the air density is thin, the dragon manipulates jet streams to ease its approach. Its emergence disrupts local meteorological conditions, indicating a creature that operates on both a terrestrial and atmospheric level. The encounter begins. The dragon and Hydra spot each other across the valley floor. Electromagnetic readings spike as their energies interact. In this moment, two apex entities recognize the existential threat in one another. Their awareness transcends mere sight. They perceive each other's energy signatures, a clash of yin and yang versus chaotic entropy. The dragon lets out a resonant roar, frequencies ranging from 20 Hz to 60 Hz, affecting both infrasound and audible ranges. The Hydra responds with a cacophony of hisses at ultrasonic frequencies. The Hydra initiates conflict with a rapid advance, covering 100 meters in under 6 seconds, a speed of approximately 60 kilometers per hour, impressive for a creature of its mass. The dragon, understanding the importance of strategic positioning, takes to the air, ascending rapidly at 9.8 meters per square second to a safe altitude. Clash of Titans. The Hydra rears back, and all 9 heads strike with synchronized precision. Venomous sprays eject from its fangs, consisting of complex neurotoxins akin to tetrodotoxin but at concentrations 50 times more potent. The dragon utilizes aerodynamic mastery, exploiting Bernoulli's principle to create lift without wings. By manipulating laminar flow over its body, it achieves unparalleled maneuverability. It generates gusts of wind exceeding 100 km per hour, dispersing the Hydra's venomous fumes. In a calculated risk, the dragon swoops in, claws extended. Talons made of keratin infused with mythical chi strike against the Hydra's scales, which have a Moss hardness rating estimated at 9, just below diamond. Sparks fly as the materials meet, but neither creature gains a decisive advantage. Unleashing elemental powers. Drawing upon its deep connection with the elements, the dragon causes a dramatic drop in atmospheric pressure, initiating a torrential downpour. Precipitation rates reach 50 mm per hour, significantly reducing visibility and altering the battlefield's terrain with flash floods. The sudden influx of water dilutes the Hydra's venom pools, reducing their lethality. However, the Hydra adapts, using its massive tail to create seismic vibrations, inducing minor tremors measuring 3.5 on the Richter scale, attempting to destabilize the dragon's flight patterns. The turning point. The dragon harnesses electromagnetic forces, channeling a bolt of lightning with an average current of 30,000 amperes. The strike targets the Hydra, resulting in thermal damage and disrupting its bioelectrical regeneration processes. Under normal conditions, the Hydra's regenerative capabilities allow for head regrowth within seconds. However, the electrical onslaught causes a temporary denaturation of proteins essential for cellular regeneration. Healing slows by an estimated 70%. Pain receptors overload the Hydra's simple yet effective nervous system, pushing it into a frenzy state. It begins to thrash indiscriminately, its movements less coordinated, an opening the dragon recognizes. Battle of wits and strength. Employing strategic acumen, the dragon lures the Hydra towards a cliffside rich in unstable mineral deposits. By directing precise lightning strikes, it induces a controlled landslide. Rocks and debris cascade down with kinetic energy equivalent to 10 to the power of 5 joules. Trapped between the landslide and the dragon's aerial assaults, the Hydra releases its most concentrated venom, a mixture now aerosolized and covering a radius of 50 meters. The toxin's lethality increases, but its range remains limited. The dragon invokes a vortex of wind, a localized tornado classified as an F1 on the Fujita scale. Wind speeds exceed 180 km per hour, containing and dissipating the venom cloud. The climactic finale. Channeling the pinnacle of its elemental control, the dragon combines hydrometeorological phenomena. A supercell forms, with updrafts and downdrafts creating hailstones larger than 5 centimeters in diameter. The dragon directs this force towards the Hydra, the combined impact delivering both blunt force trauma and thermal shock. Under the relentless assault, the Hydra's scales fracture, a phenomena rare given their previous impenetrability. The creature's central, immortal head is finally immobilized, encased in a tomb of ice and rock. Without the ability to regenerate or retaliate, the Hydra succumbs to dormancy. Aftermath of the battle. The storm dissipates gradually. Sunlight breaks through the clouds, casting beams onto the revitalized valley. Vegetation begins to recover, and the once tainted waters clear. In the wake of the conflict, balance is restored. The dragon's actions not only neutralized a great threat but also rejuvenated the environment, demonstrating an intrinsic link between its well-being and that of the natural world. This encounter underscores a profound principle: that wisdom and harmony often triumph over brute force and chaos. The dragon's synthesis of intellect and power exemplifies an ideal integration of mind and might. These myths persist because they encapsulate timeless truths about the human condition. The dragon and the Hydra represent opposing forces present in all epics, the eternal struggle between order and entropy, creation and destruction. What insights can we glean from this epic showdown? Perhaps it's a reminder that challenges, no matter how daunting, can be overcome with strategy and wisdom. But the world of mythology is vast and filled with countless what-ifs. Imagine a battle between the phoenix, the immortal firebird symbolizing rebirth, and the thunderbird of Native American lore, a deity commanding thunder and rain. Who would prevail in such a clash? If you enjoyed this deep dive into mythical warfare, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more expert analyses. Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. Special thanks to our team of mythologists, historians, and scientists who provided invaluable expertise. Sources include ancient texts like the Shanhai Jing, and classical works such as Hesiod's Theogony. Visual montage. Highlights of the battle replay in a fast-paced sequence. The dragon and Hydra are then depicted in artistic renderings, showing them coexisting, perhaps in a yin-yang formation, symbolizing the interconnectedness of all things.